my goodness. Well, I pulled cards. I wanted to look at Kushner, Jared Kushner. So he is, don't forget, he's a slum landlord to the degree of maggots in the carpets of people. Okay? And so now he is the one being sent out there to negotiate peace agreements, lining his pockets with billions of dollars, and just the corruption, whether it's Kushner or Trump's his kids, you know, it's just so dark, so dark. So I pulled cards. What I got on Kushner is the things up in the air. He's got his fingers in so many pots. Okay? The energy coming in is a nightmare. He's not worried. We're worried because of what? Above it, his delusion. His delusion and the foundation is controlling these actions. Okay? So he's got his finger in all these pies, and it's causing us a lot of concern because of what is happening. So what's going on now? We feel we have faced losses because the challenge of what? His greed. Above it, his abuse of power. Because for him, it's all about money. And we've got the evidence in hand as to what's going on. Potential outcome, okay, is what we're going to see with democracy coming forward. Outside influence, something new, concrete is coming, a path is opening above it, because we're looking at these mindsets, okay, this rulership of abuse of power, their insanity that they've got going on, this trying to control the actions. But we have a concrete message coming out. Now, what's driving all of this? We have what? Epstein. I mean, just this whole organized corruption. An agreement when it comes to what? Positions of power. But there is judgment coming now. They're out in the cold. We're gaining strength with more truth coming out. The truth that's, piercing truth. The wheel is turning when it comes to what they're trying to feed. They're gaslighting the drama. We're wanting truth and balance. New information coming forward rapidly. And they are trying to make the big getaway with positions of power. But we have investigations going. Things are moving. And it's a tower moment for them when it comes to justice. They're feeling more pushed to the edge with the more pain that comes out, mental, emotional pain they're inflicting on others. We're looking at a message of an action. When it comes to curtailing this stuff, this mental restriction, a victory in what is coming, being birthed. We continue to fight. Magatonians and stuff that have been on this agenda are now overturning because of the burden. What they've tried to build is being overturned, okay? When it comes to the lovers of what? The dark. So what's being built is people are walking away from this. Light is being shed on the White House, on the happenings. More messages are coming out, information about long-term of their corruption, the wealth, the drama, the actions in hand, their attempts to control, and this mental, now his mental receding, his dementia charging forward when it comes to what he's trying to sell in the world, rapidly moving actions, showing what they've tried to get away with, and we're looking at the takeaway of this, juggling what's being handed out, pondering what's coming, not liking it, what they've tried to block, but there is an end coming to what Trump and the whole drama, okay? What's being offered up are choices now. The choices in life, the choices to go forward. I think this kind of dovetails with the reading I got this morning about all of the corruption that's being dismantled, that's being revealed. And of course, Kushner is right in the middle of this stuff as well, although he has not been talked about as much. But the corruption of the Trump regime, Trump himself, I'm just feeling there's a, as I was reading to these, I was getting a lot of pain in this feeling of the pain, and this is where they hold their identity, the ego complex drama. They're really being challenged. I mean, this is coming. This big challenging is coming. And it's interesting as well that I've seen that all of these wealthy billionaires and everything, they're all moved down to Miami to this what called Indian something. They're out on a little island they've constructed, all these billionaires. And they think they're being guarded and protected because you can't get out to this island, you know, very heavily guarded. But they're out there. And when a big event comes, I mean, they're out in a very vulnerable place, okay? And their time is coming. I mean, I'm just feeling a bunch of like maggots, worms. Okay? Feeding on dead flesh. They're just, it's not a pleasant picture this morning. That they're like maggots. Okay? So no, they're very dark, very feeding on corruption and just, you know, very, very dark. Anyway, yeah. I don't want that energy to hang around. It's not something I want to see, this maggots. The cadre of maggots. It's just... Anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. But more and more of these things of corruption are being shown for what they are. And they really think they've got a handle on things, you know. They're going to live the high life, but none of them are really happy. Okay? They're not happy. All the wealth they have, all the all the things they have, they're not happy individuals. Okay? When you're driven by wealth and power and that whole thing, you're not settled within yourself. I'm feeling the very ungrounded. Okay? Very ungrounded. Very, they're very calculated. I'm feeling just the one side of the head is working. You know, very calculated. But they don't have an emotional, or they can't see, how do I want to put it? They can't see from a higher perspective of things. They can't see the forest for the trees, okay? They don't have a higher perspective on things. It's just very calculated, very dark, very calculated. And they don't have any kind of an opening of heart. It's very closed down, very... Yeah, I just keep getting it's just one side of the head that's working. There's no balance to them whatsoever. So on that note, I'll leave that here and we'll see you online. Doing Mickey Mick. He's on the title of this. What doing, Mickey? He's comfy up there. Anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.